What if I told you that CRO could drop 20% in the upcoming days? Are you prepared? Well, if not, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only Coin Baron, and today I want to take a look on the CRO chart because honestly I am short-term bearish on the CRO token. So today I want to show you 3 reasons on the charts why I think we might be going down in the short term to about that 14 cent levels for CRO. But first guys, do not forget to hit the like button and of course subscribe for more. First though, a quick recap on what really happened with the CRO token. Because honestly, last week was super bullish. Because here we created a beautiful trend line of consistent higher lows. So here guys, we went to the trend line, then we jumped up again and we went down again to the trend line. And it kept reoccurring until we hit this crucial 20 cent level, which also historically guys is quite important resistance. Anyway, so as mentioned in the previous video guys, last week we had this fake out here, but unfortunately in the end we had the actual breakdown where I really started to feel bearish about the short-term future at least of the CRO token. And also it really created here this triangle formation. That's also why we can make predictions really about the next target. And the target of this triangle formation is really where the triangle really started here. So that is also why this wick here at about 14 cents is right now my target. But this is only really one technical structure to get to that target. That is normally not enough for me. But I take a look at multiple factors. And for example, if we go to the CRO USDT chart, my personal rainbow chart, we can find more reasons that 14 cent is actually quite an interesting level. So here on the rainbow chart, we are right now in the blue. If we scroll down, we can see the green territory down below here. But in between the green and the blue, we do have the lock line. And those lock lines, if I go to the daily chart, guys, is very important again. So what you see, lock line here, we touch the lock line and we jump up. We touch the lock line and we jump up. The same here, we touch the lock line, we jump down. So here we touch the lock line, and right now, most likely, I think we are going down. And how low can we go according to these lock lines? Well, guys, luckily enough, again, that lock line is saying we're going down to about 14 cents. So 14 cents here, 14.6, 14.5, something about that level that makes me feel very confident that we might actually hit that line again. Let me be very clear, ladies and gentlemen, that if we go as low as 14 cents, we most likely will not stay there for very long. Because normally, once we touch the lock line, we also jump back up again. So most likely, it's going to be a temporary wick. So if you want to make use of those low targets, make sure you set up limit orders or you have funds prepared. I do have some other reasons though why I do think that 14 cents is actually quite reasonable. So let's go back to the charts. If we then go back to our triangle formation, what we can do to determine important price levels is use the Fibonacci retracement level tool. So what I will do here, I will go to the opening really of the triangle and then go to the top of the hourly pump here. So here is the top and then we drag it to the right. And then you can start to see important price levels for CRO. And what is immediately visible is that this blue line here, this blue line corresponds nicely with my 14 cent target. So again, guys, not only the triangle, but also the Fibonacci retracement level tool is saying this level. So 0.7186 Fibonacci. So I think, guys, it's becoming more and more obvious that this is actually a very important levels. And also just in general, guys, this of course is historic support. So there we have it. 3 reasons to watch the 14 cent level for CRO. But I do have to warn you, of course, that I do not give any financial advice. And the price of CRO might go up. But I want to take a look at 2 more things, guys, because that makes it more clear to me that the odds of going down are bigger than the odds of going up. So let me show you the MACD and also a previous price pattern as well. The MACD on the daily CRO chart recently flipped from the green into the red. And normally, guys, after such a big pump, we do stay in red for quite some time. So normally, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if for a week's time, we're actually going down as well on the CRO chart based here on the MACD at least. But okay, no sign yet of going back into the green. but of course it can flip really quickly. Having said that though, if you take a look at, this is a really big pump here, right, in the MACD. The last time I really had such a big pump in the MACD, that was here. That was actually here. And you see, after a big pump, it also does often cause a big dump in the MACD. So I want to also take a look here. Let's go back to the chart, because what really surprised me was this here. So again, guys, parabolic move here, really parabolic move for CRO. And after that, we went down. How much did we go down? That was 30%. That was rough. That was really rough here. But let's move this over, right? This is the pattern here, the bar chart. We can actually nicely overlay this on what we are right now. So this is the daily one, So let's take a look, guys. Does it look a bit like we are right now? Well, we have to overlay it a bit to the left here. And it's not perfect, of course, but it goes again back to this level here, to the 14-cent level. And I think, again, the coincidence is just way too nice. So going down 30% doesn't often happen, of course, but after such a big, very comparable parabolic pump, it makes so much sense. With that in mind though, I'm not the bringer of absolute truth, but I just want to remind you guys that you don't have to be a super moon boy all the time. Sometimes we just have to take the L and we dump 30%. But that's definitely, I think, an opportunity that you need to be ready for, because if you take a look at the long-term indicator for CRO, there's so much opportunity. So before we close super bearish this video, let me show you some long-term amazing indicators, because for example, that MACD, if you go to the weekly, it looks completely different. After a long period of red on the weekly MACD, right now we have the 4 week in a row in the green. And yes, in the green right now, that's definitely a good sign. But of course, we might see some slowing down that we go into the light green. But right now, we are, of course, in a bull market. And let me show you the last time that we had Bitcoin as well, going from green into the light green. That was not too bad. That was not too bad. So what you see here, went from green into the light green. And then we went into the green again. So that's a double trouble move for the MACD. And guys, that can really bring you up to magnificent levels here. So Bitcoin, after the double trouble MACD, went up 200%. So if Bitcoin can go up 200%, well, Cronos can do way crazier things. Let me also show you that on this chart once more. So here again, Cronos chart. This here, previous cycle, the first pump. Then we have the second pump, 2. Then, guys, here we have the third pump. And what happened then? The fourth pump, really big. It needed three preparation pumps. But then we have the big one. Where are we right now? This is pump 1. Then we have pump 2. Right now, can we call this pump 3? I think we can. So are we due for the big pump number 4? Potentially, right? If history is any indicator and history repeats again, well, guys, the future might be very green. All in all, short-term bearish, long-term very bullish. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button and of course subscribe for more. But also check out this video, guys, to the right of me here, because, well, it's talking about time to buy. Is it time to buy right now?